Hey, it's Tessa from Virgin Radio. I'm in the Virgin Radio Red Room with DJ, music producer, musician Mark Ronson. Hey,
Hi.
welcome.
Hi. How you doing?
Good, welcome. You're just here in Toronto, right? You were saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we finished the record Uptown Funk here in Toronto because Bruno was on tour.
Right. So that's your latest project.
Yeah.
Which we love. We love that song. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I came up here to meet him because we had to get the song done, and I was trying to finish my album, and he happened to be here playing the Air Canada Centre.
Right. Yeah.
So we kind of set up shop in Cherry Beach Studios, and so we kind of finished recording the song. So obviously Toronto is kind of like a big part of this song's getting done.
Okay, so it's like a whole funk soul feel to your new album. Is the whole album and the new song Uptown Funk?
Yeah.
Where does that influence for that? Where does that all stem from? Like,
you know, when I was a teenager and when I became a DJ, I loved hip hop and Wu-Tang and Biggie and Tribe Called Quest and all those things, those samples that came from these old jazz and funk records, which made me discover the source. And then DJing in clubs in New York in the early 2000s and stuff, like those were the sets I would play. You know, you play everything from Shaka Khan to Beyonce to A-Marie to whoever. Yeah, so this is a record that I guess out of all my records it really channels all that from years of playing in clubs in New York, and you know, that's the feel of it.
So you and Bruno, how did you guys come to be? How did that happen?
Well, we ended up working together. He called me to work on his second album, so I co-produced Locked Out of Heaven and Gorilla and Moonshine. And when I started working on this record, you know, I've seen him play live so many times. He's such a great performer, and just the spirit of what I was trying to do with this record, I knew that we had to do something together. It was like he would be kind of like one of the best people to, you know, sparring partners to do something like this.
Yeah, absolutely, especially for this style. All right, so you've collaborated with tons of people. I mean, Amy Winehouse, Lily Allen, Bruno Mars. Who's the next person? Who would you love to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Well, I think one of the most exciting things for me is always kind of like, I guess, working with new talent, you know. And when I was making this record, Jeff Basker and I, who produced the record with me, we went driving through the South from New Orleans up to Chicago looking for a young singer. That we were kind of envisioning this amazing young female vocalist when we were writing the songs. And we discovered this girl named Kiani Starr when we were in Jackson, Mississippi. So working on her record is really exciting. And Mystical on this album, Feel Right, was not so much because like he had been forgotten about or he needed the record, but it's just like I love using people that maybe nobody else is like thinking about, as opposed to just going for the same like cameos.
Uptown Funk, some people are saying that it might be like the Blurred Lines of 2015. How do you feel about that?
That's big. That's big praise. But Blurred Lines was a massive song, and I'm such a massive Pharrell fan. You know, I like came up DJing in clubs, playing all those early Neptunes records and stuff. So that's high praise. And we didn't even need to put a naked girl in the video.
No,
just us. Just us.
Just you
with
guys.
our clothes on.
Also, your new album, Uptown Special, it's out in January 27th, I believe?
Yes.
Okay, so who is on this album? What can we expect from it?
Okay, well, there's a song that we did, you know, that we performed on SNL. So there's Uptown Funk and Feel Right, Mystical. There's a track I just finished with A$AP Rocky and Miguel on it. The singer, the young girl we discovered, Kiani Starr, and actually the reason I'm in Toronto is to go see Stevie Wonder tonight, and he played harmonica on the album, which is one of the greatest honors of my entire life.
Amazing.
Might never get better than that. And and then Kevin Parker from Tame Impala, which are like my favorite rock group, so he's on a few songs as well.
Thanks for being here, and you can hear your latest single with Bruno Mars. It's on Virgin Radio right now, Uptown Funk. So thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Okay.
99.9 Virgin Radio.